Growing up, I always was a heavy drinker. I mean, I had a relationship with God, and I can tell you that it was, 1 foot on the world and 1 foot with God. And all through my life, I, just loved to party and drank all through pretty much high school. Chasing women was part of that. Well, I'd settled down, got married, had a couple kids. I wasn't showing a good lifestyle, whatsoever. Everything revolved around drinking. I'd gotten a divorce and I'd gone into a pretty dark stage. It was hard for me to stay out of the bars. I was searching for something, and I was trying to find it in material things, and I just couldn't, for some reason, put the bottle down. Been to AA, many times, and I just couldn't. I just didn't want to, I guess, At the time I wasn't working, and I just drank from about 7 in the morning until I went to bed. One morning I was getting up, I fell down, and I got back up, went to the bathroom, and my girlfriend came. She was like, what the heck's going on? What's the matter with you? I was like, nothing, I'm good. And she gave me some food, and I took a bite and I threw up. Rachel called 911. So they came, and I wasn't gonna go. And the guy looked at me and said, if you try to do this, you'll die, because you look like you're gonna die. And so I said, all right, I'll go. I was there for 5 days, and before I was released, the doctor said to me that, he said, your kidneys and your liver's definitely shot. He said, I don't know what'll happen. To even get a liver transplant, you got to be 6 months healthy and sober. He said, clearly you're not. I was thinking about my life, and I didn't even know if Rachel would come and pick me up. I didn't know if my kids would even want to be a part of my life anymore, Rachel picked me up, and I saw the look in her eye. I looked like hell. I said to her, you don't want nothing to do with me. Worthless to you. I'm gonna die. She just looked at me and kind of said to me, I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you. One night I was reading, and it was late, and I was going to bed, and I don't know how to explain it, but I just felt like the breath of God on me. And I never told anybody that, but the burden and the chains and everything just fell off me. And I just felt the grace of God just flow onto me. I think it was about, my checkup was 3 weeks. And he looked at me and he said, do you believe in God? And he said, because if you don't, you should. He said, your liver's 100%. Your kidneys are back to normal. He said, I've seen this. Rachel was a huge support. We did devotions, we prayed. So, God spared my life. To this day, I've never touched alcohol. We took the on-ramp class with Doug and his wife, and we got baptized here. Rachel and I got married, and an amazing experience to see life, sober and able to see, the plans that God has for you. What those are for me today, I don't know, but we'll find out. My name is Jason Schipper, and this is my story.